Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. It's Grant here, and today I've got something very different in store today. Today I am going to be reacting to one of my Mario Kart Wii Mogi Lounge events and analyzing and critiquing it. So the idea for this video is this is just me wanting to get better at the game, and I just want to be able to look back at these and sort of articulate where I went wrong and what I can do to improve as a competitive player. And I'm going to be honest, if you guys have watched any of my videos, I don't do a lot of commentary. So I'm not good at this. I'm just going to be straight up. There's going to be a lot of moments that will probably be pretty annoying, like a lot of uhs and long pauses. So I'll try and edit it out as much as I can, but I'm not a good commentator. I'm just doing this for practice and just so I can look back at these videos and just be able to analyze and see where I went wrong and try to improve as a player. So, anyways, with all that out of the way, let's get into it. So this is a squad queue that I did with my friend Laddie, and as you can see, we are both tag PK, and Laddie is CT bronze, and I am CT iron. Uh, so he's actually very good at the game, and I'm not. But that doesn't really matter because I mean it all balances out. But that's just to give you guys some background. Um, I chose this one because a lot of mistakes happened in this event, and I thought it would be a very good opportunity to you know get all those mistakes and just be able to point them out, talk about them more importantly, because most of the time when I look back at my videos, I I see where I went wrong. I know what happened, but I think actually like talking about them and like verbalizing like my mistakes sort of helps with that. But anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's get into it. So our first track is gonna be Disco Fever here. I do not have a lot of experience on this track. It is a good track. I don't have it in my pack right now. I used to, but I was tired of changing it every update. But anyways, um, so starting in last, I don't know what position Laddie's starting in. I think he's starting in the back as well because we had a decent. So starting out here, standard. No box there, which is really unfortunate. It would be really nice to have a box right now. Very nervous about that TC, and I can also hear a mega mushroom going on. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. So I was very nervous doing all that, but I do end up getting the box here. It's a mushroom. Not sure what I want to do with this here. This wall bonk here is going to be very costly, so I just end up having to burn it anyway, but honestly I didn't have any better uses for it. So now I'm in 10th, and I wish I knew how to do that ramp skip, but I don't, so I don't even think it's worth going for online. But it's really unfortunate I pulled that red there. And getting starred there too. I really need to make a better habit of looking back, because there are moments in this race where I just don't look back at all. So I'm in last. I'm not sure at this point if the shock is in play. But I get this bill right here, and I was gonna hold it, but there's a guy there in a star, so I just had to burn it. I was hoping to use it after these upcoming cannons, but it's good that it expired in the cannon so I could get another box. So not much happening. Shock happens there. That would have been a very good dodge, but it's only lap 2, so it's honestly not that big of a deal. So I'm in the back. Laddie is back here. He's actually, right behind me. Unfortunate bananas hit there. There's Lots going on right now. I'm somehow in 5th place. I pulled triple greens here. I think I hang on to these, and if I throw them away, I really should hang on to them. So yeah, I just kind of burned them there. I think it would have been better if I hung on to those greens and just had some protection. Thankfully, outrun that red in the cannon. I pulled triple shrooms here, and at this point I'm like set to win, but then I just hop off the track because I was trying to do the ramp skip. I could have gotten a really good spot there, but unfortunately that mistake right there just cost me like the entire race. And I get started there, and yeah, this one's pretty much case closed. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the biggest mistake there was just using the mushrooms poorly. It was good that Laddie got 5th there, so that's good. But 7 points is not really a good start for us. I think the biggest mistakes in that race were burning the green shells, because I could have had some protection. Maybe grief some people after the cannons, like, because that area of the track is small, and then I would have had the shells and then pulled triple shrooms. But I think I definitely try to play on the safer side, and I definitely shouldn't have risked going for that ramp skip with the triple shrooms. And I think I would have gotten like 3rd or 4th place there. So that was really unfortunate. So that being said, we are 7 points in, and I'm just gonna skip ahead. Okay, so the next track is Windy Whirl. Let's just skip ahead here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this all in one take, so it's kind of gonna be kind of scuffed. So just bear with me. So starting in last, I think that was okay. No, that wasn't Laddie that burnt out. That was good. So I think he got wheelie bumped there, so he's gonna have to play this one from the back. So I don't know this track. I don't know where the shortcuts are. So having a mushroom here is just kind of just gonna kind of use it to recover if I need to, or get ahead if I need to. I'm just kind of holding on to it for right now. Yeah, as you can see, I'm taking very safe lines. I just burn it here, and I chain it into another mushroom. So I'm just like, really want anything else right now. Triple shells would be nice. Mega mushroom would be better. I could hold on to that. So I pulled triple reds here. I really shouldn't have backed that one, but I do tend to get a little on the aggressive side, and sometimes it works in my advantage, sometimes it doesn't. But now I have triple shrooms here, and I'm in a pretty good spot with the items I have. I really shouldn't be burning those reds, because now I got someone with triple shells behind me. I don't think they end up throwing them from what I remember. So I'm just kind of hanging on to my items, just trying to make plays. Again, not going off to the right, because you get... I've done it before. You get a really awkward line. That shock, I remember thinking I get target shock there, but the fact that those fans push you up to save you was a real nice. And now I'm in a good spot, because a lot of people got shocked after the boxes, so I know I'm not going to get hit out. But I will get outlined. There's someone behind me with the thundercloud. I shouldn't have backed that shell, honestly. But I was trying to get it, I was trying to hit the person with the thundercloud. That daisy hitting me there was unfortunate. I definitely should have been looking back to make sure I knew where they were, and I would have known that they had a green shell. So I chained those triple shrooms. Honestly, that was risky because 8th place sucks for items. So I could have gotten, I got really lucky that I got a star. 8th place stars are like a godsend. So at this point, I'm just holding on to it, just gonna see if I can predict another shock. And now I'm in 7th right now. I chain it here, and my combo is a shroom. I know there's that shortcut off to the right, but I opt for the safe strats, so I pull another shroom. Unfortunately, I wish it was triple shrooms. And that back green was super unfortunate. I really couldn't see that. I probably should have comboed that. Oh yeah, I did forget. Laddie actually DC'd this race, so he ended up getting last. So we are not in a good spot right now at all. It's going to be up to me to start scoring these last two races, just try and make up for lost ground because we did not have a stellar first race either. But let me skip ahead. So we get Riven Road next race, and I'm all for this track. So I got 8th place last race, and Riven Road's a pretty good place for 8th place because it is a luck track, just like it is in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But so yeah, I'm just driving my way up. I don't know if I like this position I'm in, but you know, unfortunately I get Reddit out there, which it isn't a bad thing because it's early. I try and get a cheeky snipe to see if I can hit someone off the track there. I think it ricocheted and hit someone, but didn't work. So I pull triple greens here in 5th. I do want to hold on to these, but I'm trying to go for another cheeky snipe off the track. I probably should have held on to those, you know, while I was in the middle spot at least, and I'm just being a lot more spammy with these items than I want to be. And of course the bumps, I need to be very much better about looking backwards and making sure I don't get wheelie bumped and be a sitting duck essentially, because that build that was coming up very much could have hit me. That back red was unavoidable. I don't think there's anything I could have done about there. I definitely should have looked out for that green though. It was good that I used that POW in 11th because I do end up pulling the shock here, and there is a chance I could have POW'd the shock out of someone. So that is good for me. So obviously I'm gonna I am gonna use it here because I am behind. And the mushroom is a very unfortunate combo right there. I was hoping for literally anything else, but it is what it is. Sometimes in Mario Kart you just have to play the hand you're dealt. So I get this golden here, trying to make up some ground that I lost. Get the chain, it's another golden. I decide to make my way up to the front. So I start shrooming here and just try and make up some ground. Hopefully I can get a top spot. I did use the shock, so I'm just kind of playing around another shock not happening. I do think it was a correct play in this situation. And now I've got a box in 3rd. I got triple nanas. I think it's a good item. Unfortunately, that back green kind of screwed me there, which really sucks. So now I'm in 8th. I do get the shrooms to take the cut, and I am able to just barely avoid the green and eke out a 5th place. And considering the circumstances, 5th place was kind of a godsend. That back green just really screwed me though, and it was just a really unfortunate sequence. As far as mistakes for this race, I probably should have expected the back green and gone a little bit wider. I do think the shock into the golden chains was the correct play. Just because I used it like middle of lap 2, and that's a short track. I didn't really think that playing around another shock trying to fish for a dodge was the right call. So I think goldening up to the front was the correct play there. I'm just an iron player, so I'm just going off of what I think works and doesn't. And if you guys want to leave comments and, you know, give me tips on how I can, you know, use my items better or just make better plays, feel free. I'm always open to criticism. This is just me, you know, noting my mistakes and trying to use that to get better. All right, so race number 4 here, we got Sahara Hideout. I am not the best at these. I'm not the best at this track. It's pretty hard for me to catch up on because I don't know all the strategies. I do know some of the shortcuts, but I'm pretty average at this track, all things considered. So I get the back bomb. I immediately chuck it back, try and get some space, and just trying to give these people with triple shells and the stars some space. Unfortunately, get back bomb there. That was I didn't even see that, so I definitely need to keep my eyes peeled for that. So now I'm in 9th, and is gonna see what I'm gonna get here, and a golden. So I actually don't know what I do here. Okay, so I just immediately burn it. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like this play. I don't know if this is the correct play, but it doesn't matter because I fell off the track. So that's an obvious mistake. I definitely remember being just making some questionable decisions this Mogi. I was super out of it. So now I'm playing this one from the back, like I usually do. But so I'm in 11th, trying to keep up with stay up with the pack, and let's see what I get from this box here. Oh, I totally forgot that happened. That is such a stupid mistake to make. Alright, it's another golden. So at this point, I'm not sure if the shock is in play yet, but if I had to guess, I think that ABC Bust guy would have it, but I'm not 100% sure. And that was not an optimal golden usage. And now I'm at least like 5 seconds behind, and missing that box is just crucial. I don't really see myself coming back from this. I don't really remember what happens though, but I don't think I come back from this. A bullet, I just got to immediately use that just to catch up. Unfortunate that that is the case, but it is what it is. So I think the biggest mistakes I made were just driving off of the track twice, and I just spammed the shock there. Alright, so for GP2 race 1 we have Riverside Park, and Laddie is back in the room thankfully. And yeah, I'm just trying to slow down with the rest of the pack, just trying to see if I can get a decent item. I do hit a box in 11th, I think I barely passed 12th place, and I do get a golden, but I don't really want to get ahead with this yet because it is lap 1, so I'm just kind of hanging out in the back. There is such a thing as over bagging, and I tend to do that a lot, especially in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I kind of think that this is Mario Kart 8 this game is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sometimes. But I had to remember that you can't always rely on items. Sometimes, like I said, you just kind of have to play the hand you're given. At this point, I'm trying to star the shock out of him because he does have it, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, he gets me after the boxes, so I was really unfortunate that I didn't get him. But it is early, and he wasn't able to hold it. I guess he was able to hold it. He just kind of spite shocked me there, which is honestly pretty good because it's not lap 3. And then at this point, I'm just using the star to get ahead and take the cut. I am worried that the shock will get pulled again though, but I just kind of have to go at this point because I was over bagging already. So now I've got a star here, and I am just trying to use this at the right time to take the shortcut and hopefully get a shock dodge. But oh yeah, I do this, and I think I completely fail that. So note to self, you have to trick that to make it. So that big mistake, I could have easily caught up and gotten a decent spot, but that not tricking right there, I didn't think I needed to because I was in a star, but that not tricking there definitely cost me the race, and that is GG for the most part. So I end up getting 9th. I think someone failed at the end, so that's not too bad. It's better than bottoming out. I think that's like 3 points. Yeah, 3 points. And Laddie unfortunately ends up getting 8th. So we are sitting completely far behind right now. We are so far behind. I don't remember how many DC points Laddie got. I think it was 5 because he was completely absent from 2 races, which is really unfortunate. So we're probably in dead last at this point, if I had to say. So we really need to make up some ground. Alright, so for race 2 of GP2, we got the Grand Archives. This is a new track in CGP. It was just added in the February update. And it's honestly one of the more preferable ones in my opinion. I like this one over Blissful Block for sure. But anyways, So I'm sitting in the middle. Laddie unfortunately pulls a TC in or he gets past a TC unfortunately, and just has to tank it. I am once again playing aggressive with triple shells, and it comes to bite me in the ass, and I end up getting starred for it. I should have looked behind, but unfortunately I didn't. But now I'm in the back, and I can potentially get a good item, and I do get a star. And I'm not sure what I want to do with this yet, so I'm just kind of holding on to it. I don't really see a reason for me to use it now, just because like I'm behind, but I'm still like with the pack. So let's just see what happens. Chain it here? Yeah, I do chain it here. And I fortunately jackpot another star. I don't know where the shock spots are on this track. I don't really know. It's kind of hard for me to predict a shock on tracks that I don't have a lot of experience on, especially with this one being as new as it is. So if you guys have any insight in the comments with how to predict shocks, just let me know. Unfortunately, I have to burn the star here to dodge the red because I don't want to fall behind again. But I am in third place with triple reds, and if I throw these shells here, then I'm an idiot because I definitely would rather hold on to these and try and bag people. But I do tend to be aggressive with trying to grief people, but it doesn't really matter here because it is lap 2. Unfortunately, I didn't trust the 2 shells to block that one, so I backed it. So now I have a red shell and a banana. But I am chilling in second, so that is good. I'm not worried about redding out first place just because Mario Kart Wii reds don't work online. And just trying to keep second at this point, just considering how bad this event's been so far. Unfortunately, I do lose my shell to the ground banana. I definitely should have looked back more right there since I saw that shell, but I didn't. And at this point, I ditched the single nana to pull out the triple nanas, and I think I'm sitting in a pretty good spot. Unfortunately, the shock does happen, and it does look like someone got TS'd off doing the cut, which is really nice. I do pull a fib here and just try and trap that spot, just see if anyone falls for it. I think everyone drove around it, which is unfortunate. I probably could have used that at a different spot because these turns are so windy, like Cortex Castle. And now I'm just sitting in second with the red. Just looking back, make sure. Looks like third place is getting redded out, so I'm good. Unfortunately, I do miss the mini turbo a couple times. And okay, I didn't get palled. We didn't get screwed that race, and Laddie ends up getting 4th place, so that was very good. Even though I got second, I do still think I could have done some things different, like not completely burning that triple reds that I had. Like I just immediately backed one, and I probably shouldn't have just because it was lap 2. But we will take second place. Second place is very good, especially in a room like this where most of the people have much higher MMR than me. I'm probably one of the lowest MMR players in the room. Alright, so for race 3 at GP2, we got my track pick finally, TikTok Clock. This is easily my best track in the pack. So at this point, I'm playing more aggressive because I'm like confident I can outline first place. Unfortunately, I do get trailed, pay the price. But Laddie is in first place right now, so that is good. And I'm sitting behind him in 5th. And just trying to avoid that guy with a triple green, so I do end up taking the left path here. Holding on to my red for dear life because I have nothing else. So trying to get another item here. I do see an opportunity to red out third, but unfortunately it lagged back. I didn't notice that guy was going to be in front of me. So now I've got a shroom. And I'm thinking about whether or not I should do the respawn, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. I may end up just chaining it up here and getting some protection instead. I don't think the respawn is worth doing online. Unless you're trying to predict the shock on lap 3, but I was playing a little aggressive by going for that snipe, but so I was fortunate that that worked out. And with the blue happening right after that, that was a pretty good play. So now I am in first with a banana, And honestly, I'm just gonna hold this, and hopefully I can chain this into a triple banana so I don't have to hold this. And I get another banana. So I think the play here is just to hold on to this for now. And unfortunately, there is the blue. And this play right here completely screwed Laddie. I saw him behind, and I stopped anyway, trying to screw over everyone else. And that was just very unfortunate. I should have kept driving forward because he ended up getting extremely screwed. So we were in a very good spot to win that race, or at least for Laddie to get first. I was probably screwed either way, but the fact that I screwed over Laddie there was just very, very bad, and I ended up getting 10th for that. That is the one mistake that I wish I didn't make there. That is the one mistake. I literally looked back, I saw his name for a split second, and I slowed down anyway. And I was just hoping that instead of getting the full like flip animation, he got like the spin out animation, like with the banana. But unfortunately, he got the full flip animation, and I just completely screwed him that race. So that was not the play there. Otherwise, I think I played that race really well, and it was just unfortunate that that blue shell came at that time, and with the thundercloud right after it. Alright, so for race 4 GP2, we have Luck Track, we have SNES MC2, and I really like this track. I like this version. It's the Mario Kart 7 version, I believe, and I really like this as a luck track, and I don't really know what I'm doing there, sitting at the box just waiting for a chain and not getting a box anyway. Excuse me. But anyway, so I jackpot a star here. Just trying to get the shock at this point because I overbagged too much and I didn't even get a box first set. I do pull the bill here, and I'm debating on when I want to use this, but I'm just gonna hold on to it for now. Just kind of playing this out. At this point, I don't know what position Laddie is in, but I have to guess he's super far up there because I did see his name right there. I am debating on using this just because of the star, and I do end up using it, but the guy was already at the star anyway, so that was really unfortunate. But I am able to hit this next set, I do believe. Yeah, I get dropped right in the set, and unfortunately I pulled triple reds. Just hoping I can grease some people out that are taking the cut, but which I do. It would have been a lot more profitable if I did take the cut though. That shock was pretty good for me because I think it was after the boxes, so nobody had an item. And I ended up jackpotting triple shrooms here, and at this point I'm just hoping I can hold on to my position here. But it looks like I am going to be able to pass some people, so that was really nice. I do think I could have used that bill a bit early. Well, actually, I think the bill usage was fine. I do think the bill usage was fine. So, because it did drop me off in the box. The thing that was unfortunate, though, was pulling triple reds. However, I was able to grief some people after the boxes, and then the shock came, so that was really nice. I don't really think I made any mistakes that race, other than waiting at the start for a box and then not getting it. That was pretty dumb of me, so I need to be wary about that and not overbag. But we did pretty solid this GP, making some comebacks, just trying to repair the damage of GP1. So we did get 2-3, which is pretty good. And with that being said, let's move on to GP3. Alright, race 1, GP3, we got Melting Magma Melee. And I am not the best at this track, but I am currently time trialing it, even though they're removing the shroomless cut, which is pretty unfortunate. And right off the, I completely forgot about that. Right off the bat, I get an unfortunate back bomb that I just didn't even see, and I'm just off the track. That was a very terrible start, especially on a track that I'm not good on. I have done the shroomless before. I am not consistent with it though, but fortunately I do jackpot a golden here, so I am able to take the snow cut, which is I do end up doing and catching up. I don't know if I go for the shroomless here. Unfortunately, I do hit the fire and fall off, so that was a mistake. I should have seen that and just swerved to the left because the fire cycle was clear as day. I do go for the shroomless here and I make it. That was a very good shroomless. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I don't think it was a mistake to stop there because I was falling off anyway. But the fact that that person was just there in a star was just really, really unlucky. I wasn't able to see that in time. So that was really unfortunate. I got started off the track there. But I do think if I didn't stop, I was going off either way. So now I'm just stuck with the star in last. And I'm probably going to chain this and try and get the shock. Maybe. I don't know if it's in play yet. I'm thinking that Emerald person may have it, but I'm not sure. So I am trying to star it out of him to see. I don't think I got him though, because he is Japanese and it's very hard to hit him. Yeah, I didn't get him. So at this point, I just gotta burn the bill. And he did have the shock. Thankfully, I dodged in the bill. I knew I needed to use that there, so I would be dropped in time for the next set, which I am. And I get a 9th place box, which is beautiful. And it's a star. So all of that is good for catching up. Laddie, I know for a fact, is front running this track because he does have the BKT on this track, which is really nice. Unfortunately, I hit that top of the cave there, which is really sucks. Lost some time, but it's fine. I don't think I go for the shroomless here, just trying to play it safe at this point. And unfortunately, I do get a bad line. And it really sucks because if you get the slightest misalignment on that section, you just get sent off the track. And I thought I had it, but then I had to readjust and it was just over. So I'm just kind of hoping Laddie clutches it out. And I'm back in 11th. I get a golden right here, but the shock happens. Doesn't even matter. The golden was useless anyways because this next part is all boost panels. And just trying to make sure I don't get bumped off, so I'm kind of like not hanging out on the edge. And making sure I get a box as well. I do jackpot an 8th place star. I don't think it really matters at this point, but I just use it just because it's the end of the race. Not much left going on. Just hoping I can make up some ground. And somehow I didn't get starred there, and I somehow pull a single red shell. And that's just it. That really sucks. That was a really bad race. If I didn't get starred off, I probably would have been able to stay up with the pack. Maybe could have gotten top 6. But Laddie did secure 1st place, which made that a good race for us. So that's always nice. And yeah, let's go on to race number 2. Alright, so for race number 2, GP3, we have Yoshi Lagoon. I ended up picking this since Laddie got 1st place, and this is another one of his BKT tracks. And I'm pretty good at, I'm pretty average at this track. I can't drive it without falling off. So yeah, starting out in the back, I'm in 8th, 1st set. I don't know why I risked that item box spawning on me, but it was great that it did, because I did pull triple shrooms. Just trying to hang on to these. Just see what happens. I might try and run these up, but unfortunately Laddie did fail, so he's trying to get back up there, as you can see. And I do have to use one there. Unfortunately, I do hit a ground shell, but a lot of people got hit out there, so it was pretty good for me. So I'm still in 5th with 1 shroom. And I might just end up chaining this here to get some protection, and yes I do. And unfortunately I pull a fib, so I'm just going to try and... I tried to snipe them out in the air. Unfortunately it didn't work. So now I'm in 4th with no item. That fib pull was really unlucky, but it is what it is. You can't control everything in Mario Kart after all. But I am sitting in a good spot right now, which is pretty good considering the skill set in this lobby. Unfortunately, I just completely butchered that there, but I get bailed out by the shock, which is really funny. And now I'm sitting in 6th, so I could maybe pull some shrooms and just hang on to them. And I do get the item here, which is really nice. And let's see what it is. It's a blue, and just looking for Laddie. I should have just thrown it immediately because there was a daisy in first, and I know Laddie doesn't play daisy. Jackpot these triple reds here, and I'm able to dodge the red. Unfortunately, I missed the other one, and then I get past this TC, and then this guy just starts backing up, and unfortunately, I'm not able to pass the TC to him. Props to that guy. It was really funny just chasing him around. But I do pull the shock, so that's a really nice. It's a nice contrast to that series of events. So at this point, I see Laddie back there, so he's in the back spot. I am in VC with him, so I'm just trying to make sure he knows that I have the shock, and since he knows I have it, he can go for a dodge. So right now I'm just hanging on to it and just seeing what I can, making sure I don't fall too far behind, just seeing what I can do. I almost panic use it there. I'm surprised that I did not get starred out of that, because I did drift into him, which is crazy, and is really nice. I don't know the shock spots on this track, unfortunately, so I'm just trying to make sure he dodges, which he did end up dodging, and I was just trying to chain for myself there, and I do get a star. And now I chain a star into a bill, so I am cooking a little bit here. I am waiting for the right time to use this, because if you use it at the wrong time, the bill does go around and makes you lose time. So I just kind of wait for it. And I do end up jumping into this gap and using it so it could take me to the finish line. Yes, I do. And it even takes the cut. So at this point, I know Laddie's getting a good race because there he is, and I dodge another shock. And I think I end up getting third. Okay, no, I did get fifth. They were slightly in front of where they were. I thought I passed both of them, but that was still a really good race. That shock was pretty huge. I didn't expect there to be another one, but it was great that I dodged a shock. And yeah, we ended up getting 3-5 that race, which is huge. And right now, at this point, we've pretty much clawed our way back to have a chance at getting a winning placement. It was a squad queue 2v2, so we were within striking distance of top 3. But yeah, let's move on to race number 3. Alright, so for race number 3, we got DS Airship Fortress, and at this point, I'm very pleased to get this track, because I am starting in a middle spot, and I like this track a lot, and I don't think it gets picked enough, and I'm comfortable with it, more so than some of the other picks that the lobby was picking. Barely avoid that fib that got placed, somehow, and just fearing for Laddie's life right here, because he's looks like he's gonna get trailed out, but he does avoid it somehow. And I thought about sniping out second place there, but I decided to back the fib instead because I didn't want to risk hitting Laddie. I should have gone for a box right there, but I just didn't because I was afraid I was gonna lose time to fourth place. But I do think the item was worth going for there. I think that's really the only mistake that I made this race, but I don't remember what happens, so let's keep watching. Alright, so I got a banana here, and I'm thinking the play is just to hold it here. Oh, I go for the snipe. Interesting. Yeah, so there's just me playing unnecessarily aggressive, and for some reason I hit the wall there, so I was really unfortunate there. I should have held on to that banana, and probably held on to that red shell as well, but now both of those are gone and I am itemless. So just trying to salvage what we got here. I think Laddie is still in the front at this point. Yeah, he's in third, it looks like. And unfortunately, I get sandwiched between that Daisy and Luigi, and despite my best efforts of drifting out of the line of the fib, I do hit it. So now I'm in the back, and I do jackpot a mega. I don't know when the shock is used on this track, so I'm just using my mega to avoid getting starred, but I do get it starred anyway. But at least the mega didn't get starred out of this, so that at least is good. And getting a golden right here really sucks. I just kind of have to burn it because it's just useless on the spiral, and just trying to having to chain another set here. Unfortunately, there's a banana here, and I pulled triple shrooms. And at this point, this race was kind of botched, unfortunately, because of the Daisy and Luigi sandwiching me and just making misplays. If I didn't hit the wall lap 2, I probably would have been fine. Laddie did end up getting first, so that's still a good race for us. But I definitely just fumbled the ball right there. Alright, so race 4, GP3, we got the infamous Mushroom Peaks. I actually don't mind this track, and now that I actually know how to play it. Laddie did tell me to go for the bill here before this race started, so I was I should have gone for that and didn't, and now I'm just in the front. I'm just kind of like a little overconfident that I can make shroomless, so I do end up going for that, and just making my way over. I don't remember if I make this or not. Okay, I feel like I would have made that if I tilted back more. I don't know why I didn't, but I did get the respawn, which is nice. I definitely probably should have fished for the bill, but honestly, it's really hard. That can be a viable strategy, but I didn't really like going for it just because like I'm not sure how to bag on this track, and plus this game is not like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because you know only one bill can be in play instead of 3. So if you don't get it and someone else gets it, then you're fucked and you're bagging for nothing. So at this point, I'm in 7th place with the shroom. I'm thinking about holding it until the cut lap 2, but I'm kind of thinking there might be a shock beforehand to kind of like screw everyone over. But I'm just kind of playing around the fact that that won't happen at this point. So I'm just gonna hang on to my shroom here, hopefully make it to the cut in time, and just making sure I don't fall off. Unfortunately, I do end up falling off right as I said it. So now I'm back in 8th. Fortunately, I am getting passed by someone in a bill, and see, that's what I'm talking about. That guy probably could have been holding the bill the whole lap. But I do jackpot triple shrooms here, so I can go for the cut. And I almost got sent off the track, but thankfully I lived. And this shock here I thought was gonna be really bad, but I actually got shocked in a favorable spot, and I do end up making the shroomless. So that was a very fortunate sequence of events. I'm up here now. I think Laddie is in the back because I see 2, 3, 4 right in front of me, and I don't believe he's in first. So yeah, I'm just chilling in 5th with the green shell. Gotta be wary of SV Rogue with triple reds in front of me. So I do the wall strat perfectly fine. Pull a red, I don't really want that, but it's good to have protection. And I am gonna be able to hold it and try and get another item. And it's another red. At this point, I'm just trying to, I feel like it's safe to burn one of those, try and back someone, maybe give Laddie an advantage, hit some people out for him. And I just keep chaining reds here. At this point, I think I just chain this. Yeah, I think I just chain this and try and get a shroom instead. I do go for it. I do jackpot the shroom. And at this point, it's just do or die. And Laddie actually is up there. And unfortunately, I do get target shocked there. That was really unfortunate, but it looks like 4 other people got target shocked with me. And I don't fall off there. I do make it. Looks like 1 person failed, which is nice. I do jackpot a mega here. Shot can't be used for a while, so I'm just kind of holding on to it. And I almost get target palled there, but we are safe. And I do remember getting redded there. I definitely pressed the button, but the red came too fast for me to react to it. So at this point, I'm just taking this little shortcut here, if you can even call it that, just to try and make up some ground. I only end up passing 1 person there, unfortunately. And I failed the wall strat there, but I do land back on the boost panel, so that is something. And at this point, it's just GG's. I mean, I think I probably would have salvaged that race fine if I didn't get target shocked. But it was a risky move to go for the shroomless in the first place. But by the same token, it is hard to not get target shocked off. I got really lucky lap 2. Getting shocked there and still making the shroomless. And it was just really unlucky. I definitely could have counterplayed what the game was giving me by using my mega when the red happened. So it was really unfortunate that I just barely missed it. So I underperformed GP3 again, but we ended up getting 5th place. I think going into race 12, if I remember correctly, we were actually 5 points down on 3rd place. We ended up getting 5th, but we were like 3, 4, and 5 were within 10 points. I'll make sure to throw up the table. But yeah, this has been me analyzing Mogies. I might turn this into a series later on down the line if this video is received very well. I already have a name for what I want to call this series if I do, but I'm just gonna post it as is now, and if people like it, I'll turn it into a series and we can make an episode 2. But yeah, until next time, thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't already, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you're interested in more Mario Kart Wii content. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, going